Yes. He had Echo Saber Deso. I think it was literally just like the whole idea is you'd slice in and then you just get the 2 taps afterwards and you're dealing a lot of damage because you've built Deso. Because it doesn't apply on the cut through from Astral Step. No, I went and checked the back game's stats. I think he's the only one, but that definitely agree. It's a case if this drags out, I definitely see how LtW win this very easily. It's just, yeah. Obviously, they are a young squad. They've proven themselves capable in the most recent series. We'll just have to see if they can actually fare well against mudgolems, because mudgolems, they have proven themselves that type of team that play the lanes a lot, right? They just try and snowball off the lanes. And that has proven their strength time and time again. So we'll see. Differing approaches, as we say. A lot of heroes from Live to win the bot lane. I think they're maybe expecting some sort of venture from mudgolems, maybe looking for like a cheeky first blood. I mean, they do have good heroes on both sides to fight around the rune. But nothing's going to happen.
"30 seconds to battle."
Have a little humility.
Especially if the Tusk lingers here, they just get the tri-lane off. Like, yeah, you have an Undying, but it's a weird interaction because if you act really quick off the back of this Tusk, like the stacking decays doesn't really matter. You die too fast to the tag team. Meanwhile, if mudgolems choose to commit to a tri-lane, you're a lifestealer who probably doesn't want to be there in level 1-2, and then you've got a Mirana. This is the thing. Like, I don't know if MiLAN can have easy presence in the early start. Like, he could go top, also try and try, but like I said, you are a Mirana in that matchup. If you don't hit your arrow, you do literally nothing. We could say just hit it, lol, but yeah, just
This one was always mine.
yeah. And then that potential kill that could occur mid. It's not the hardest to set up as long as you don't get too greedy, because of course Baranya can initiate with the cookie, which is, even on a hero as fast as Leshrac, hard to dodge. Of course, if a Void Spirit and a Snap get off to a good start, you can see how they can kind of fix that shift from the laner phase. But as you said yourself, you're still going to be a lifesteal playing behind against the Morph, and you know, the question then becomes, if Snapfire and Void have a good start to their game and they continue to snowball, can you close the map quick enough as mudgolems without the lifestealer?
Radiant are scanning.
Meanwhile, in the mid lane, this rotation's been spotted out. The scan's been thrown out. FN already suspected something was up, which is why he's not going near the creeps. Would be a big deal, because once Snap gets a slight XP advantage, it escalates quickly. It's a well played by him to make sure he doesn't actually expose himself. I'm curious to see what 33 is going to prioritize here, because I mean, this is It's a decent Axe game, but you are still against an Oracle. So, you know, that kind of cheeky idea of like double silencing and bursting the morph if you catch him on high agi can fall apart quickly. And then I wonder, like, maybe a quick Deso timing, but then you got to be like, does Skidder want that item this game? Can you find enough impact early on with it?
Dire's structures are fortified.
He subscribes to 33's feed, I guess.
Have learned now.
It's actually Tusk who goes down. Is the arrow. Yeah. So the thing I was going to say is that it was 33. I saw him do it in ESL. He done it on a Tide. Then we had Saberlight the other day on a Timber. And now we're going to have another Tide doing the Meteor Hammer.
The Tusk is always ready for a fight.
No. But you don't really need the extra tower push early, right? Like, or you shouldn't. You've got a Lesh. I mean, I guess...
Let us fight.
This sounds like something theorized and planned out in one of my pub games. If they stand still, we could get them. Everyone build Meteor Hammer. Oh, kisses. I think Afterlife wishes he didn't pick Tide right now. That was painful. Easy. Mm-hmm. It's just very easy to pressure. Like, you don't feel safe as Leshrac because usually you're like, okay, I have really good movement speed. He can't stun me. The Scat Blast is just ridiculous. That 1 second is enough to then use your cookie.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
All in service to
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't know if this is the way to go. They're going to root him up now. If he's able to cookie away, Arrow is going to be a whiff, but it's a failed gank attempt by Liv to win. Snako is now going to pay the price. They move forward. Baranya has got the Scatter Blast coming off cooldown. That means they get the kill. Emotion's in way too deep and he knows it. FN's going to try and assist him, but Baranya, he's got the Soul Ring. Cookie's coming off cooldown soon. They can ice shards him in, but he should be able to escape. No! The cookie cast. It's too late.
Is under attack.
The prize is mine.
Dire are scanning. Dire's middle tower.
Felt like he got a
is
little
under attack.
sold out by his teammates. But as you said, the Arcane Rune, as soon as you see that on the Leshrac, you're like, okay, if we stand near, we're going to die as well.
You fought with such determination.
I am quite surprised except by that change around from life still being ahead now. I mean, I guess it's all the pressure that got forced mid, right? In a one-on-one situation, like, they don't really bother each other. They can more or less just passively farm.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, I was talking about the top side, like, because all the pressure shifts away from the lane.
Nice try.
Still farm center on the bot as well. But Afterlife is top of CS now. It hasn't slowed down 33. And it is easier to kind of find that impact as the Void Spirit in this game, right? Like Tide, you can build these tanky items, kind of run at you, or alternatively, you could pick up a Meteor Hammer, as we've already highlighted. Whereas Void Spirit, because of the skill set, he already has a way to initiate the fights and find pickoffs.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Screws over the Lesh as well. It's like, you know, some people always go, oh, you're not getting the Yules. Like, how are you going to set up? But the reality is, Astral Step is so stupidly good a setup itself. It's a 40% slow that you can easily follow up with a Remnant. So, initiation will not be difficult in this game for 33. Kind of concerning actually, because LtW haven't been making any stacks at all. You got a Tidehunter that would benefit from it as well. You know, be even quicker with his Meteor Hammer. That has kind of been the difference. Okay, there you go. There goes one stack here. But I was gonna say that's been one of the big differences between like the teams that we see win more often than lose is the stack efficiency. Oh. Oh. So much gold. Ravage. 33. In a bit of trouble. The kisses will cover him. He'll still go down, but the price might be paid. Motion a bit deep, trying to move away. Farda throws down the tombstone. FN chasing forward. They haven't got the damage to kill Farda, but they have got the damage to kill the Disco Pony. 33 with that buyback. He's angry. He wants blood. So they could be found. They were hoping for something bigger. That's what they'll have to sell for.
That's a lovely auto chill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Gold for my master.
Dire's structures are fortified.
It's a weird one. Yeah, I mean, the weird part is, right, like, he's on his way quickly towards an Axe. You can actually see the switch up. As soon as that happens, he switched to Yules now. And, I mean, this doesn't feel like the greatest of Yules games. Even for a hero like Void Spirit that almost never has a downside to it. Because, you know, you are up against a Lesh. That's a free sell for his stun. You're also up against an Oracle that can purge that off you.
You have learned nothing.
Fight!
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I think it really comes down to that buyback. It's almost always the thing you see. You're like, oh, I'm having a great game. Queues up Ags. Oh, I just died and bought back. Let's get a cheaper item.
Radiant are scanning.
Like, money. No. I mean, I'm not sure what kill he was expecting to happen there, because at that point it was kind of obvious FN was dead as well, right? Like, there wasn't anyone else who was far forward. Not anyone who's worth a buyback anyway. So what we've completely analyzed it now. The final thought is buyback is like, oh no, my god, but also, oh no, it's a Lesh. Why did I think he was gonna live? Unable to get away from what would have been a painful death. And also Oracle now having 6 means next time FN does find himself down on Deep Street, he won't get beaten up by the mudgolems gangsters. And that, however, is going to get beaten. I mean, he's been tempting fate for a while now with his wanders around the Radiant jungle. Oh, Afterlife. Look at that value. Oh, he can now go farm a creep camp while 33 denies some of the creeps. We're never going to let up about this Meteor Hammer.
Dire are scanning.
Hey, you know, it looked like a very good item on Ember for like a week. A few months back. Oh, yes, I remember seeing that a lot. Spectre's like, yo, this is like the future, man. They go, oh, Blade Mail better.
Top tower
Whoops.
is under attack.
let him get it out this time. Kisses are going to be there, though. The tombstone as well. He's got the Ravage, but I don't know if you want to throw it out like this. There it is, though. Synetico saves him with the Face Edict. Infest Bomb ready to go. Movement forward, Fardo not quick enough to stay on top for the cookie. Might be turned on here. The Flesh Golem's been activated, but that doesn't make him invincible. Finds out quickly. And you brought the Life Stealer here as well. Like, and this is just kind of awkward. It feels like they made this move a minute too soon. If they do this when they have Ags complete on Piranha, I think it's like a completely different fight with the Undying.
Yes.
Saved. He's got the false promise as well, so they probably won't be able to kill him. Throws out on himself, says, waste your time, boys. I'm leaving. But they decided to go on a merchant instead. Right now, Tusk is like, you son of a... Ultimate anime betrayal right there. Tuskaru betrayed by Oroku. FN not feeling so cool about this right now. They're chasing on him, bringing him low. He's going to turn a fight, but lands here. The haste to move away, but 33 comes around to clean up the kill.
Is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Soon. Get up. He doesn't have the infest. This is awkward. Well, at least he got the tower. That was very ambitious. Branya, why? Meme Hammer paying for itself by having people randomly run into your Ravages. Oh, catch on to Tusk, bring him low, and he's gone.
Dire structures are fortified.
They say, good job, Tide. You meme hammered our building. Feel like we got the better end of that trade. Yeah, it's so stupid. Are you, oh, sorry, are we going the... Oh, man, 40 seconds where Snapfire can't do anything.
Bounty.
Oh, man, they could turn on him here.
Fortified.
Ah, Spirit always feels so good. Oh, no, slow-moving projectiles. Let me just press one button. Oh, so I'm going to do some sit-ups first, then I'll press the button. I got more than enough time. Skidder doesn't have to care because Ravage has been used. This won't happen again. Oh no.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
He invests. They're gobbling up. They're going in. One and another and another. It's a laid cake of death. And Live to Win did unwillingly take a bite. Moving in, they get baited towards their death. Tusk goes in to try and help Afterlife. It's going to be free.
Dire's
the price of one.
Is under attack.
By price, I mean they went in. They thought they were going to get one, but it was actually a bargain sale.
Spoil that shot.
Radiant's courier.
Both referring to the combo and the amount of people they killed. He's got ones. Leap, a little life depends on it. There you go. We don't condone kitty murder.
Radiant's middle tower is under
in this
attack.
stream. Okay. I mean, how would you guys feel if, you know, your cat had to fight a horse? Yeah, like a horse that is high on all kinds of ass. No, I wouldn't want to deal with that. Oh, you know what? Because there's a disco horse, to make it fair, do we just put, like, do we put roller skates on the horse's hoofs? How does that make it fair? If it's a race, maybe the cat can keep up if it can figure out how to use all four legs to skate. Whoopsie. Philosopher's Stone. Oracle is like, yes, please. Por favor, gold, senor. Branya is showing for a moment in the mid lane. They're going for the Roche.
Oh, you
And it's somewhat fast with the tag team, but you can already see mudgolems no.
ally.
And you're up against the gobble. You're going to become the turkey to feast on. That's the only gobble's going to occur here if you hang around as live to win. Om nom nom. Who wants to play? Sparta in. Throws down the tombstone on FM. Bring him low very quickly here. Yules to save himself. Remnant is waiting to control him up when he comes down. They need to protect him with false prompts. They can't. He's gone. All fights goes under Sparta. He tanked everything. The Ravage is going to come out. The fight's too split. Life delay is going to be brought down, though. Now they can turn and try and fight for more. 33 is going to be rooted up. Able to move away with the cut through. Nice save from Brian. Is going to bring him low. They get the kill on the Morph. They'll be able to follow through Immersion. Saved by the false promise, but that's not the one they needed to save. Immersion will TP away, but Afterlife will be chased down and have an awkward situation for Oracle, missing out on saving both of the big cores. Costs live to win the fight.
Around my neck.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
An easy shot.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, and they've done a good job of controlling Seneca. That was the thing. Like, he misses the false promise opportunity to save FN, then he misses it to save LtW as well. And at that stage, you know, there's a reason he throws out on the Tusk. He's just so tired of seeing people die, and there's no one left to save.
Radiant are scanning.
Got it.
The thing that I will say about that combo, by the way, like the gobble up is so stupid with Undying, because you don't have to necessarily hit like a Ravage equivocal initiation. It's just it sticks an Undying in a position where he can get a good tombstone and screw around with everyone. After all that, 33 getting very close to this Ags now. And LtW, what are we going for here? Claries. Yes. I hope. Yeah, I kind of like looked at his money and was like, oh, that can't be everything. I was like, let's check the... Oh, it's only Couriers. It's only Clarity's coming out. Gobble up top. FN. That is an ambitious TP. Snake, no! He was mid-cast on the false promise. He won't even get out himself. Oh, no, no, no. This is... we're seeing the weakness of the Leshracs.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And this was our concern. If mudgolems start to snowball, it's going to be trouble. Infest to save MiLAN, facing LtW because he used the waveform and the arrow is on him. Even with a morph, it's not going to be good enough. He's gone.
Radiant's bottom
Afterlife
tower
refusing to use the Ravage. Does his best with his Meteor Hammer, but really is starting to look like it's slightly shorter tile of the Meteor Hammer.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Poor Roshan. Roshan has fallen to the dire.
Uh-oh. But A3 smells something to kill. Besides against it because they're too far away. And he hasn't got his Ags yet. But I mean, next time, they'll probably go even deeper. Because now with Ags complete, with an Aegis and your Life Stealer, the world's your oyster. Also, MiLAN almost has the Spirit Vessel now. So I really, really, really would like to see LtW change this item choice. No, and it's also the fact that, like, you know, your game was already doubly hard due to the Ags on this Void Spirit. It's going to be triply difficult once that Spirit Vessel is complete. And there it is. Starts out, cut into him. He's gone. They'll find Tusk as well. Tombstone's down to make sure there is no punishment for this. As 33 will drag the snowball away. They'll clean up the Oracle as well, bring him low, not able to finish him off. But they'll get Afterlife. That's the bigger target. Kisses now to try and kill him off. He protects himself. They'll turn over to the other targets. Immersion brought down, and Afterlife with the tree line will also fall. And it's just live to win, watching their teammates die. There is
Radiant's
nothing
top
they can
tower
do.
is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, you can't even argue that you picked up the E-Blade because it has flexibility, defensive and offensive, right? Because would you, if you're trying to justify an E-Blade purchase, I don't think there'd be any argument for defensive against the amount of magical damage that mudgolems have. Still not changing that build. It's the more you two talk about it, the more different items you suggest than what you suggest I'm gonna add onto it. All right.
If you can.
One more mention, and it's gonna be a Daedalus queued up next. It's I'm warning you, it'll be a rapier next. Yeah, I don't feel like LtW knows what he's doing with his morph. Double rapier. Oh. Interesting.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I guess his logic is as long as I survive, right now, all that matters is that we're always present as 5, and BKB does make you unkillable. It does feel in some ways overkill, but it should ensure that you can't be brought down at all. I'll finally look to finish this tower. Afterlife can only watch.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Maybe the more surprising part is he didn't, as soon as they got their hands on the Aegis, the BKB was his intent. He didn't get more greedy. He couldn't get rid of the catapult. They glimmed for it. He's done.
Killing spree.
Right now, I don't want to try and guess what the F stands for in F. Sparta. He's going to get F'd himself, throws down the tombstone, stands ground. He will be E-bladed off.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What does that mean? He wishes he had the lead that Far's team does right now. So maybe a little bit envious. Gobble. Uh-oh. Moving in, starts the cross, and LtW's gone again. He has not changed his item build still. Tusk to his death, trying to blink away. 33 is waiting though. He wants to play. But it says hi. He even used the kisses. So they're going to force out the false promise. Everything to try and protect the Tusk, but that means everyone else is going to die for it. Seneco's brought down. Tusk is still going to die. Skidder is fine. We'll give over the Aegis though. And please feel free to ravage right now, Afterlife. I don't think mudgolems care.
Shadows take us.
Good lord. He... But what he's doing with the build he has is that's wow, I'm kind of impressed. But is that more because he's doing good, or is that because of how bad the other cores are doing? The latter. I mean, maybe it's unfair to say the cores. I feel like as a team right now, this has felt awkward. He had 1 or 2 times where the support duo felt impact early on, but time and time again, the false promises, and they're not able to grab to save the big targets, or there's no snowball save for your Lishrak. And now all this effort from Mirana kill. Look at your back line though, you're in trouble. Oracle has to false promise himself. Mirana is still gonna get away, and now they can just turn a fight. LtW can't stay here. Stone goes down. Drums get activated, ready to fight with him. He'll turn into lifesteal, look to back away. Oracle is now dead though. Getting rid of that tombstone, but LtW he's not able to. He has to go back to try and finish it off. They're screwing with him. He knows he's done here. He played to try and protect himself. Wait for him to try and get away. But Baranya's been holding the cookie the whole while. He'll stun him up now. Arrow through isn't even needed. And that's it. They know. You could tell that they were just kind of off tilt at that point. GG gets called. Mudgolems take game 1.
Dire victory.